4, 3, 2.
Welcome everyone. Today is the last day of the training. Happy is coming to an end. Hope you are glad also of and thinking of not leaving you, but I have to go. You understand? So thanks to everyone that have joined us from the first day to the very last day. So my name is Suliat Ojo. Today we are going to be looking at PowerPoint, which is the last package we are looking at in Microsoft. Remember, you have to fill in the attendance form. The assignments will be sent to your email. You have to submit it before you can be able to collect your certificate. So let's start. So today we are looking at PowerPoint. So as I said in the first class, each time you want to open anything on your system and you don't know where it is, just go under the search menu here and type in whatever you're looking for. So we type in PowerPoint. Make sure your spelling is correct. You can see it here, this PowerPoint. So once you click it, it opens. So this is the blank page of what? PowerPoint. Once you open your PowerPoint, this is the first thing you see there. This space and a toolbox. So the box is called a text box or a text holder. Is in it you can type your text. Without it, you can't type anything on PowerPoint. You can type anything PowerPoint in your text and type as many things as you want in it. Is your what? Text holder. That's the class. As many things as you want, you can type in your what? Text box. So this is another text box in it. And type in anything you want also in the same thing. Serving as the same function. So that is that about the slide. Remember, the page you see in Microsoft Word is called a page. I mean, the white space you see is called a page. The working space you see in Excel is called a sheet. While in PowerPoint is called a what? Slide. So everything has its own terminology. So now we're going to be looking at some essential tools in PowerPoint here. We're going to be looking roughly at the home button, insert, design, transitions, animations, and then what? Slideshow. So to be very fast, so I urge you to pay attention and look at each thing that I'm doing in it, because we have many things to look at, and today is the last class. So I will try as much as possible to cover all these tools so that we know how to use it perfectly well. So in the home button is also similar to that of the Microsoft Word, just like the Excel also. So we have the font here, whereby you have your font name here. So I can change my font name, PowerPoint. I can highlight it like this, or just click. See this this 4 arrow showing on the mouse. Now moving slightly, showing on that screen. Is used to move the text box anywhere or click on the text box. So if I just want to click on it, just click. Once you see the arrow, click. See now, the lines are now visible. Now if I want to move the text box, hold down your left mouse key and drag to anywhere you want on the slide. And take it anywhere you want on the word slide. So neither about that. So you can click on it like this if you want to do anything inside the text box, or you highlight your text in it. So I will do the first one, then use the second part too as an example. So roughly, you can change your font here to anyone you want. And see, you can increase your font size, can decrease it, Like you can see, you can make it bold, you can slant it, you can underline it, you can give it a shadow, you can strike through it. Anything you want whatsoever, just play around here and make sure you do that. So the next stage of our lighting is that you can light your text and then change anything you want to change in it. So you can see the same way, whatever way you want to do it. So that is that about what the font. The same thing with the paragraph here. You can line it to the left, can line it to the right, to the center, to the right, or what? Justify it. Whatever thing you want to do. You can create a bullet list in PowerPoint also. So don't be afraid. So if you follow the class from day one, or if you should miss it, you can go back to our site, Dini Engine, to watch it and learn how to use the home button perfectly well. It's the same function for it. So we go to what? Insert. So under insert now, we are seeing new slide. So if you click on this here and click on new slide, can pick any of the slides that you want here. So I'm going to pick blank slide so that you can know how to insert your what text box or your text folder in case it went missing. So now you're having what a new slide. So each slide that you open on PowerPoint will always show at the left side of your what of your working space. So if you can either do this by coming here, do what? Create a new slide. Click on any one of these and it will appear. Or you click on this and press enter on your keyboard. So let me bring out my screen keyboard. Sorry, the spelling is wrong. Remember, your spelling has to be correct. If not, you have something else. So now I have it here. Wait for it to load. Remember, always wait for anything you click on to load before you move to the next thing. If not, your system will start hanging or misbehaving. So now we have our on-screen keyboard. I move it up. So you can click here and just click enter. Then you have what? A new slide. Now you can see it. We have 3 slides here. So that is how to create a what? A new slide. Let me minimize this. Now, in the second slide, there is no text box for us to type in anything we want to type in. So don't be afraid and say, mistake, oh, I've deleted it. So where is it? There's no call for alarm. So just come here under insert and click on what? Text box. Once you click on it, change to what? Plus. Drag. And there it is. You have your what? Text folder or text box. So you can type in anything you want in it. So that is that about that. You can type it anything you want. You can drag it down. You can enter and put anything there. You can do whatever you want in it. If you need another one, hold it down. Hold down with your right mouse, drag down, release your right mouse, then you do what? Copy. Then you can type in something new here. So that is that about what? The new slide. So next is you can create a table in PowerPoint also. But most of the time, PowerPoint is not only viewed with what? Table. So we are going to skip that because of time. Now you can insert a picture in PowerPoint in case you have a presentation and you want to accompany it with a what? Picture. So you can come here. Either you insert picture from this device or you want to go online and search for a picture. But let me insert picture from my device. So locate where you save your picture in and then just what bring it out. So your picture is what here. Can decrease your picture, reduce it. You can increase it. Please remember, whenever you're increasing and decreasing your picture, making it bigger or smaller, you always drag from the edge so that it will not distort the picture. Do not drag from the center or from the left or right. Always drag from the edge of the picture so that it maintains the real aspect of the word picture, shows the element as it is. So be giving it another figure. Like, let me do it now. You can see it's not showing very clearly again. So please do not do that. Ctrl Z to undo that. Remember, pictures come with what? Format. So the under insert button, anywhere you use it, either in Word, Excel, or PowerPoint, you always have what is called format. Sometimes it's called design or what layout. Underneath it, you have various things that you can do with it. But because of time, I'm only going to use what? Crop. So maybe you need just one of these pictures. It's two. You need one. You can do what? Crop it. So just click on what? Crop. Be careful. Once you finish, you can crop to a shape. Like you crop to a cycle now, the picture will appear in what? In a cycle. Can you see it now? So that is the essence of what? Cropping also. So you can change it. You want to crop it to another shape. So that is the essence of what? Cropping. So let's leave it as what? Cycle is better. So that is that about what? Picture in what? Insert. You can add your photo album here to create like a passport or a slideshow for your photo album. You can do that. You can add a shape, any shape of your choice. If you just need to show a triangle, you can add a shape. Remember, you have formats here. You've done this in Microsoft Word. How to change the feel of the color, you can change it. Click down, give it any color of your choice. You can change the outline color also. Give it any color of your choice. To make it more visible, change the weight of the color that it becomes bigger. So now you can see that. So next, what we are going to be looking next here is what? Word art. So you come here to word art, click on it. See, shows your text here. So this word art I've told you word, it makes your text fancy, bigger, and beautiful. So you can type in anything you want here, PowerPoint. So if I increase it, if you want to, so if you want the text to be bigger, remember, just click here or highlight the text inside. You can come to home and give it a bigger size. So it's okay here. You can come under the format and just do what? Some adjustment. You can do some adjustments that you want. You can change the color of the text. So that is that about what? Word art. So next is what? Can insert a video in your PowerPoint presentation. Can insert a video from this device, but I'm not going to be inserting a video because it will take time to load. Or insert a word and audio to this. So whenever you are presenting, once you get to the video part, it plays out the word video. Once you get to the word, the audio part, it plays out the word audio. So now if you are using Microsoft Office 2007, you will be having screen recording here. Just like the way I'm talking now, I can click on screen recording and it will record everything I'm saying. So this is a new tool that just come along in Microsoft Office package, and it started from Microsoft Office 2010. So in case you are using 2007, you won't see what screen recording there. So in case you want to record your screen, you can use Microsoft PowerPoint also to do what? Record your screen. But they added this here because Microsoft PowerPoint is used mostly for what? Presentation. So that when you are presenting your screen on PowerPoint, you can be doing what? Doing your presentation. So everything will just do what? Balance out. So next is what? Design. So since I've told you about home and insert, I'm going to go to another page of which I've designed something there to show about the rest of the work. So in this design here now, you can use design to change the color of your slide, how you want your slide to do what? Appear. And see it's changing. As I'm pointing here, it's doing what? It's changing. So that is that about what design. Design work for the slide. How do you want your slide to look like? In case you don't have any design that you've done that you want to place in it, you can pick from the themes of design that comes with what? Microsoft PowerPoint. So you can change it. So if I click on this, now it's loading. Now it applies to this only. Why? If you want it to apply to all the slides, right click on the theme that we've picked and click what? Apply to all slides. So now you can see it now. All my slides have done what? Change. But if you want it on this slide only, right click on it. Make sure you click on the slide that you want it to. Remember, I want it to apply on only this. So you right click on this and put what? Apply to selected slide. So now it's there. So now I can change this when I get here. So the first theme that I used, which was this. So if you change this, come back here, right click on this and just put in this. So now that is that about what? Design. Sorry. Let me try this again. So you can select more than one slide by holding down your shift on your keyboard. So let me look for the slide that I used earlier. Right click on it, apply to selected what? Slide. So now it's back to what? Normal. So that's how you change your what? Design. If you want different designs on all your slides, just make sure you are right clicking on it before you do what? Select whatever you want on it. So the next one is now what? Transition. Transitions, the difference between these transitions and animations is that transitions work for the slide, while animations work for the text on the slide. So now I'm going to apply a transition, how you want your slide to show from the first slide to the second slide, to the third slide, then to the what? Fourth slide. So how do you want your slide to appear? So you can give each one of the slide a different one. You have given it fade. We have many as you want here. So you can see. So let me give it something else. Whenever you give your slide a transitions on animations, it gives you a preview of what it looks like. So let me go to the next slide and click on this. Now you can see. So that means after the first slide, these are the second slide to do what's coming. Now if you notice that I'm giving it transitions, A star, something like a star will be showing you where my arrow is. That shows that you've given it a command. There's something you've added to that slide. There's a function you've added to that word slide. So that is what this star means. That means this thing to have the word transition already. So that is what it means. So to the third one, let's change it. Let's give it something else. So these are these words appear. Then to the last one, let's look for more here. Let's see. Let's dissolve. So these are these what appear. So that is all about what transitions. Then so the timing here, can either put it on what mouse click, or you give it a what timing anytime you want. They can give it a duration if it's not on what mouse click. So let's preview it. Like you can see here, you have a preview button here. You can preview what you've done. You can start from the beginning to preview what you've done. Go to the next slide and click on preview. So that is about what preview. So let's move to the next one, which is what animations. Remember, I've told you animation work on what text, while transitions work on what slide. So that is the difference between what animation and what transitions. Sorry. So now I want to apply animations on this. Just click on it, go to animations, then give it anything you want. So let's fade, split. You can see the text. So these are the text to do what appear. So each time you give a text an animation, it comes with what one. That means remember for the transitions it comes with what style, or with star on the left side of your working space. While with animation it's called with what numbering. So if I should give it more than one animation, it comes to show what two on it. So that is all about the word animation. Let's go to the next one. This one is picture. I insert this picture just like I've said in the previous one. Come to insert picture from this device. So it's under picture. Picture. WhatsApp. So you see what the picture is. And click what insert, and the picture is here. So you can drag it. And you see now that is two. So that is how I insert the word picture. Remember, the background for this is put in by doing what design. So I have selected one of these themes to do what put my what background. So if you have a background on your system that you want to use, you can just do that by doing what insert at the picture, then drag it out to fill in the word slide. So this is a picture. If you want the pictures to appear in a way, you can come here and then just give it to it. Give the animation to it. There is another one. Bounce. So you can do lines. You can see. You can do hearts. Any one of your choice, just play along with it and give it to it. But make sure you are giving it the one that is perfectly used for that purpose. Like this hack that we give to the picture now is not good for it. So you have to do what? Change it. So you can fly in. I think this is better. So you go to the next slide. So remember, we have here effect option. How do you want it to fly in? On each animation that you give it in, it have an effect function. Do I want it from the bottom? Now, if I want it from the bottom left, you see, it's coming from the left side. If I want it from the top left, it's coming from the top left side. So that is what the effect function actually what does. So now if you want to add more than one animation, come here and put what add animation. Let's look for more entrance effects so I can see that it's very, very plenty. And there is many, many, unlimited. So so let's pick diamond. So then click what? Okay. So now you can see it's what showing two. That means it has what two animations applied to it. The first one and then the what second one. So it's having what two. So for you to change the effect option of this, just click on it. Now it's changing to what pink. Then you can add the effect option here. Now you want it in, out, cycle box, diamond or what plus. So if you click on plus, so this is how it's coming. So if you want to change the effect option, just click on what one. So that's very, very simple as what that. So remember also you can put it on the click of a mouse, or you want it to come immediately after the previous of what, which is what slide one. So with previous, you can give it a duration of how long you want it to stay. The delay can increase your time. So when you click on preview, so the timing now is there. So let's play from beginning. So this one is not on timing. So until I click on it before it will do what? Change. So you click on the screen, then you click. So now because you've given this a timing, it didn't pop out immediately with it because it said come with what? Previous and giving it a what? Timing. And when you didn't give it a timing, this will come immediately with what? Slide. So because you didn't give the second one a timing, you have to click before it can be what? Effected. So that's the difference between what? The timing. Press ES key to do what? Stop and go back. But most of the time, presentations always come with what? A click. Because once you put welcome everyone, you want to surely talk about welcome everyone and recognize the presence of Mr. Chairman, the panel of judges. So that's why most of the time the presentation doesn't come with what? Time, it comes with click. So you want to finish up with this slide before you move to the next one. So you have to click it by yourself before you move ahead with the what? Next one. So except maybe you know that, okay, I'm going to talk about this for like 1 minute, then you can be sure to put what? Your timing into what? 1 minute. So the delay will be what? 1 minute, and the duration that you want it to appear after the previous will be there. That's the difference between the duration and the what? Delay. The duration will be 1 minute, the delay will be when do you want it to fly out, and then when you want the second animation or the next slide to come in. So I'm going to put this back on click. And everything we do will be what? On click. So now that you are done with everything here, you move to the next slide. So you come here, click on this, give it a an animation because we want it to appear one after the what? Other. So remember, just try it out. So you can come here also, select this, and then give it differently. You can give it each of your text, can give it a different animations, each of it according to how you want it to appear. So that is that about it. You can come to your picture also and give it an effect. How do you want it to appear? So you can give it anyone. But remember, it has a number. The job like this one that I did first, I ought to have done this first. But now this one is having 4 and this one is having what? 3. And this is what? Number 2. So that means if this is number 2, after all this text, the next one I want to appear with should be what? Number 3, which should be what? Word. But now it's having what? 4 and this is having what? 3. So you have to be careful when you're applying your transitions on your text or anything on your slide to be sure that it's going aligned and it comes out when it comes out. So you can change it and delete it. So come here to your record animation and put it on what? Move later or what? Move earlier. I hope you can see it. If I click on move later, that means this have now turned to number 3 and this is now number 4. If I should change it here, move earlier, this has now turned to what? Number 4 and this has now turned to what? Number 3. Remember, always click on whatever you want to do on it. If I should click on this now, that's to a little bit of it, then move earlier, then change. So you can do that on it. And once you're done, just click on it and press delete on your what, on your keyboard, then it does what? Disappears. So the next one is criteria for what? Certificates. So you can apply it here also. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Apply the word animation on each of the words text. And this is not showing what? Number 6. So which is what? Wrong. Because this has to show first before the rest of the word text. So you have to change it. Move earlier to see what number was. Very important. Those are very, very important. This animation can move it up. But the simpler method is to go and click on move any or what later is what where arranged. So that is what this examination panel does. It helps you to show from here whatever you want. You can click on it. This small arrow showing down, you can click down and then you see what remove. You can give it a timing from here. You can start it with previous or with after, or you start it on what? Click. You can give it an effect option also here. And then you can do what? Remove. So if you click on remove now, you can see my certificate is now having what? Number 1 again. To undo, just press Ctrl Z. Now is what? Back. So the next one, which is the last one, is what? The slide show. So you can play this slideshow means that everything you've done on your slide is now what? Ready. Now, how do you want to present it? How do you want to do what? Show it. So that's what the slideshow is what all about. So if you click here from beginning, then your slide starts playing from the what? Beginning. Shows a full screen. Nothing more is showing except your what? Presentation. So because this is on click, you have to click on it before it moves to the what? Next stage. So you can see that the welcome everyone The animation effect that will give to it is what wrong, because after it swipe out is no longer what showing. So that's why you have to be very, very careful of the animation effect you are giving to your what text. So the two animation effect is actually good. So because we didn't give Microsoft Office package nations, and we only gave this Word exam, PowerPoint, those things. That's why you are seeing everything is coming what at once. So now if I should click out, it's showing. So now the first one is the criteria for what certificate. Now by the number is was very, very important. So the criteria for the certificate for this particular training is as follows. Filling of the attendance form. You have to fill the attendance form that will be sent to the page of the training, filling your names and the necessary information that is there to show that you actually did what attend the class. Now, submission of assignment. An assignment is going to be given at the end of this training as follows. The assignment will be sent to the email you provided in the attendance form. So do not worry, once we receive the attendance form from you, we are going to send the assignment to the email you provided. So you have to look out for your mail to ensure that you receive the mail. If not, you can get back to us. The assignment is to be submitted within 2 weeks after training. So you are given a maximum of 2 weeks. It's a lot of time to take your time, relax, eat, sleep, wake up before you can submit the assignment. It's not an emergency. So just take your time. Just make sure you do what submit the assignment. Now, along with the assignment, send in the names you want. Send in the names you want in your certificate, not in your assignment. So, along with the assignment, you should send in the names you want in your what certificate. So now that I'm through, you click out and it show you head of what slideshow. Click to what exit. So that is the beginning of what from beginning. So we should click from current slide. The current slide, remember you have to highlight it. This is showing a border. This bold border shows that this is the slide that you are on. If I should click on this now, this shows that this is the slide that I'm on. So we click from current slide. Then this is the slide that will do what? Show. Press ESC, escape key on your keyboard. So you can present online. You can take this your presentation to work online. Just make sure that you have your Wi-Fi connected, then you have the website they are going to do what present your what presentation ready. So I'm not going to click that. Can do custom shows. Once you click on it, only show the slide that you choose. It will not show any other slide. So I can decide that so new. So I can decide that I don't want to show slide 2. So I just click on this. I want it to show. Click on this, add, then click on this, add. Then OK. Click on what? Show. So that means that whatever I do, slide 2 will not do what? So slide 2 will not do what? Custom. And maybe mistake and you want to like I want people set up your what slide. Sorry, when you connect to a projector, you connect your system to a projector and you want it to show, just connect it there so that it will take the full page of the word projector. So you can hide it. So it's either you do a custom slideshow or you do what hide a slide. So once it hired the meaning of what hide a slide. I don't want to play this finish, so just press ES key and contact. Just click out. Now you can do what record your work slide show. Now the new presentation is to record your what slideshow. So I can record the slideshow now and then what send as the what video. So here and record from current from what beginning. So I want to record from the beginning. Once it's recording, start again. Sorry, let's what okay. Can you see me now?
Okay. Good.
Okay, sorry for that. The network was very bad. So we have to relax for the network to pick back so that we can continue. Thank you. So now let's go back to our screen. So stop like saying what video. So anyone that requests for a presentation from you can design your slide. Then after that, do what? Present it with your what screen. So just click on record from beginning. Then this pops up. So once you click on this record, so that means you are now doing what? Record. So once you finish, let me see. See 3, 2, 1, counting down for you. So now you are recording. So you can start it. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the training. Today and so follow up from Monday to today, and I hope you enjoying the class. So now we are moving to the next stage of the word class, which will be the last stage. So you can move to the next of your slide. So you move to the next stage. So this is the flyer that was designed for the word training. So you can do this with your recording. So once you finish, just click on what stop. Stop. What you've done. So let's replay it. On it to show. So once you finish that, click on ESC, escape key on your words keyboard, and you've done what? Recorded your words slide. So that is how what record your words slide show. So to monitor. That is all what the presentation. Now you can save your slide as your as a what video. Remember you recorded it, so you can do what save as what video and go to export. You export it as what video. See, you can see it here. Create a what video. Then you click what video. So now because I've recorded the slide before, so it will just prompt me to do what? Save it. But then I didn't record it at all. If you go and just click on what? Create a video, then it brings out the full screen for you to do what? Record your slide, which will form a what? Video. So let me just save this and play it so that you can see. Welcome everyone. Put it up and play. Save. So now it's saved. So let me look for it where it is. It is then. Let me move this on. Can see here, you have to wait a bit. It's writing, creating video, PowerPoint 3. That's what I used to save it. So you have to wait a bit until it finish loading before you can be able to do what? Open and play. For presentation of a project, of a program, show on your slide. Then when you're giving your text or your slide or animation, in transition, you have to make that numbers are but anyway, not let this to be number two. Now, in your presentation of your slide, this is okay. Very in the email that we're going to be using to send in your assignment, you can always send us a feedback, or if you need more training, you can only send us an email for anything that you want to ask or any advanced training that you want on any of our training that we've done so far. So now, that online here, we're creating what video. So please you have to wait a bit until the video is what created. Once it's created, it's going to show you also to be showing loading. So you have to trying to emphasize on some things on your what PowerPoint presentation. Remember, once you design and now you want to give it what? A transition or a transition. Transition is a little bit simple. That one. But for the animation, remember it comes with what? Numbering. Comes with all this numbering. Yeah. So, please, this is the headline for this slide, which is criteria for certificate. Should be what's number one. But if you made a mistake by giving all the examinations before this, just make sure you go on your animation panel or or you go to your animation and click on either move earlier or what move later until you have your number at the right place, so that it won't be showing a wrong information on your screen when you're finding well.
Okay.
Okay, so the video is creating. Loading. You know, it's loading. So we wait for it to load so that you can replay it and like those now that will say present yourself to me or present something about your proposal, they send it to us. So we can use your power presentation to do that, design your on it, then you can create a video out of it and then just do what send it. So just make sure you're ignoring at the background also. Send to them. Sorry, we have to wait. Creating it always takes time, so you're listening to what? Video. Poor. It's very bad. What time is it? And we have just 4 more minutes to put on power. Click for one. Let me bring this coordinators. It was how to improve your garden and how somebody like meant for what presentation. So if you click on it, it goes to the what next slide. Now this does not have transitions applied to it. It does not have animations applied to it. That the once you click on it, it goes to the full showing both the pictures and the text. So you can design your slides in that format also. Don't if you want both your text and everything to apply, just apply what your transition or what animations on it. So flowers rich in pollen and nectar. Pollinators love plants like berlin golden their what using harmful chemicals. Remember, we are talking about what how to improve the harmful chemicals. Straightforward, very short. Add too many text on it. Make sure you're talking more, but what you are showing on the screen is what very attractive and what limited. So don't put all what you want to say on the slide. Just put a summary or an heading of what you want to say on your what slide. So give them shelter, provide the aiding hide a way to keep your pollinators happy and what protected. So you can talk more on this. Assuming I don't know this slide, talk more on all this, but don't put it to make sure that you put it in the shade, you put it when the sun is out, you cover it up. No, now that's the end of the what slide. So make sure your slide is always what short, precise, concise, and what straight to the point. So you do more of the talking while you leave the slide for those that are viewing it to just what have a feel. You can see the pictures are very beautiful, they are sharp and they are clear, and the texts are what very what short. So that is the essence of what presentation. If you want to type in a long word or so, you can do that in what Microsoft Word. For PowerPoint, just make sure you go to the point. So let's see. Okay, our video has finished creating. Hey, finally, oh, that's finished. So let's open the video. The video will be downloaded to be created. Didn't check the name of where I was saving the video. Let me see. PowerPoint. So let me look for it here. Remember, anything you are looking for and you don't know where it is, just type in here. PowerPoint 3. That's what I used to save it. PowerPoint 3. Wow. The video didn't create something happened then it was hot. Okay, it's created. This is it here. So I can see. Let me open the application to be sure where I save it next time. Please always remember remember where you're saving, the location you're saving your what document. It just go further through looking at it. So this is the video. So I'm going to play it. So when the video is playing, I'm going to keep quiet so that you can listen to the video itself. I should increase the volume. Last stage. You can move to the next video slide. I hope you can hear my voice at the background. This was the screen record that we did, and this is the video. The video that we created after our what presentation. So remember that if you have a presentation to do, and maybe presentation do what, send it to those that need it. So moderator, please, you can show me my screen now. So that will be all for today. Thank you for joining the class since Monday, and I hope you've learned something new or you advance more in your knowledge of Microsoft Word, Excel, and what PowerPoint. Remember, Dini Engine is in partnership with Mindmaker to bring this training to you for what? Free. Also, the attendance form, submit it, do not do it and give it on your phone. Do it and submit, then your certificate will be what to you. Thank you. Bye.